G'day guys, welcome back to Subnautica. Hope you guys are doing well. Boy oh boy, a lot of stuff happened in the previous episode, and yeah, we're royally screwed yet again. Because our initial plan to leave the planet has been blown up, literally, by this structure. This structure doesn't look like it, but it's actually some kind of, I don't know, weapon, cannon, orbital, laser, whatever you want to call it. But there is a structure underneath it that we can hopefully explore. So that's what we're going to do first off the bat. So let's get to it. I'm assuming that we're going to be able to scan a whole bunch of stuff. So let's just make sure that the scanner's out.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
I remember we scanned this thing, force field control or whatever. I'm just not entirely sure if we did read that. Yeah, so we've got now another subsection here called Alien Data. Force field control terminal. This device matches no known technologies and is likely alien in nature. Power is being routed via the terminal to the nearby force field. The technology is far beyond anything encountered before by the Federation. Nonetheless, there is a good chance it functions like a regular lock and only requires the correct kind of key. Which, yeah, we've already learnt about. So, yeah, those sort of strange slab/tablet looking things are really what we want. So I assume perhaps maybe there might be some more rooms that need those tablet looking things, and apparently we can craft them, if I'm not mistaken, from the previous episode. What is that? I mean, doesn't look like we're in any kind of danger here. Pretty empty. Download data.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Discovered inside an alien facility, it was not possible to translate any useful information. However, scans have returned some information on the device itself. It is likely a solid-state computer, although there is no clear way to interface with it. On approach, it began producing a low-frequency radio wave containing complex but recognizable data patterns. It is likely the alien species which designed this technology evolved or genetically selected sensory apparatus to hear and understand the information being broadcast by the device, and to communicate back. The mental processing power required to perform the kind of telepathy would imply the designers were considerably more psychologically developed than the common human. Assessment, further research required. Okay. I mean, I like the idea of an alien race that's developed, other senses far beyond human capabilities. And that was sort of the evolutionary...
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
Control room in the lower section, okay. No worries. Well, let's keep going then. What is this thing? An ion cube. Yeah, I have to say that the scanning can be a little bit weird sometimes. It seems like you need to get, the perfect angle to scan something every single time. Ion cube. This green mineral substance has no entry on the periodic table and an unprecedented ability to store huge amounts of ionic energy within it. Likely grown artificially, cubic appearance suggests it has been cut from a larger deposit. Each cube contains the equivalent ionic energy of 5 kilotons of TNT. Under the right conditions, the energy could be released in a controlled manner, likely used as batteries, but would require a substantial power source to be recharged. Assessment, valuable energy source. Okay, so some kind of resource that we might be able to use. Perhaps maybe we'll unlock some blueprints later on that will require those ionic cubes, maybe? I assume maybe we go through here.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
I mean, it's too bad that we can't really scan any of the patterns themselves. There are more of these things. I mean, don't mind if I do. Do we have space for stuff, though? I'm just a little bit concerned. Yeah, we've still got our cured foods, and yeah, water is running a little low, though. In hindsight, I could have made a bit more water.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Enforcement Platform Schematic. This dataset appears to be multi-dimensional schematic of some kind. By mapping the pattern to three-dimensional space, it is possible to gather a basic understanding of this facility's internal workings. Construction material. The facility's unknown construction material is identified as an ultra-hard, non-reactive metal amalgam, synthesized from off-world materials. There is no indication that it can be damaged or destroyed by available means. God damn. Alright, so that was sort of my initial thought, is that if there's any chance of escape, we need to maybe destroy this cannon first. But maybe that's not possible. Power. The schematic indicates the facility was to be powered by a separate self-sustaining power plant, located elsewhere on the planet. The location is not listed, but there is evidence the designers intended to harness the planet's natural thermal energy. Okay, we've seen like a thermal sort of vent, or a natural thermal vent before. It's actually not very far from our starting point, or the life pod, so... Layout. The facility consists of the upper engineering section, where this schematic was found, and the control room, which is accessed via a security-sealed elevator shaft, or a separate underwater moon pool. Control. The control room in the lower section houses the only known way to interface with the facility. However, the schematic does not detail the operation procedure or installed security measures. Interesting. I guess this might be the elevator shaft? Okay. That's kind of cool. I was about to look for like a switch or something. But they didn't actually say that it's a, you know, anti-grav elevator.
Passing 100 meters.
Okay.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, cool. So, where does this lead? I mean, I'm concerned about our O2 though, so... Oh, there's more stuff down there as well. I think I saw another room over this side, right? Yeah, just over there, so... I don't know, I'm curious to see if there's anything that we can find going this way, though. What on earth is that? I have no idea if it's hostile, but...
Seek fluid intake.
It just disappeared.
30 seconds.
Yeah, okay. I don't know, it might be a really bad idea to explore with the Sea Glide with the amount of oxygen that we have. There. Creepy. Oh, there's another one. It has this weird sort of, I don't know, effect when it disappears, and I think I've seen that before. When we were on the island, we saw some weird sort of things going on in the water / in the air, so I don't know if that was what we saw, but I'm not really going to be able to get anywhere with the yeah, with the oxygen tank being only at, what, 75 seconds, so maybe exploring this structure even more is a better option, because I feel like we are probably going to suffocate. What on earth? An alien rifle? Can we make this? Strong resemblance to human weaponry in form, this device must have been designed with a humanoid user in mind. Whether the aliens that built this structure were themselves humanoid or otherwise employed the use of humanoids is unclear. What is clear is that they considered defending this facility a necessary precaution. There is no obvious way to remove the rifle from the case. Okay. I'm concerned about our water intake, guys, so I might want to sort of hurry things up a little bit, because I need to get back outside and, well, I can cut down some of those bulbo trees and try and get some water that way. I feel like we saw this just before, when we were just trying to dive a little bit more. Yeah, this sort of arch-looking thing. I bet it's like some kind of gateway. This structure's intended purpose is unclear. Theories on function, ceremonial or religious role, industrial applications, advanced transportation network. Assessment, further research required. Okay. We've got 10 on our water, so things are not looking great. I'm sort of tempted, guys, to just go out and see if I can get some more of the bulbo trees. I didn't expect this structure to be so complex and deep. I thought we would sort of just explore a little bit and be done, but since there's so much to see, I'm gonna have my food and water from those bulbo trees right now. Otherwise, you know, the alternative is to actually go all the way back home and eat and drink, but I think we don't really need to go that far. Yeah, I think we're going the right way. Yeah, a bit of backtracking here. I think the timing is just off. Had I known there was so much to do here, I would have eaten a bit more. Yeah, we've got a lot of markers going on at the moment, and I'm feeling like it's getting a little bit cluttered. I believe I should be able to turn things on and off if I need to. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that right now. So the beacon manager. So we'll turn off the cameras from the scanner room. And yeah, I don't really have a marker for the scanner room itself, I don't think. But everything else I'm still happy to keep for now. The sea moth is obviously absolutely critical. Oh. My bad. I was supposed to eat that.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, good. Oh, and there it goes completely. Alright, so... I can't, like, just harvest from it. Like, continually, perpetually. Ow! What was that? Oh, this little guy. Cave crawler. Yeah, it's definitely attacking us. Yeah, I didn't like that, did ya? Alright, scavengers and parasites. Cave crawler. Agile, territorial carrion feeder, well adapted to both land and sea. Gas exchange membrane. Absorbs essential gases from the air or water for basic bodily regulation. Mandibles. This species seeks out corpses in packs before defending its claim while the corpse is devoured. Assessment. Necessary waste recycler. Avoid or incapacitate. Okay. Well, we've learnt that firsthand. I'm hoping this is enough water, otherwise I could eat more, but I feel like in terms of hunger though, that wouldn't really be so beneficial because we've sort of maxed things out there, or almost maxed anyway. So yeah, let's just press on. We'll see how much more we can find in here, and I want to try and do it relatively quickly, although, you know, I do like taking my time with looking around, just so that we don't just so that we don't miss anything. But again, I do have a tendency of missing stuff anyway, regardless. And while we're just making our way back, I would like to just say thank you very much for all of those folks who are leaving some comments and stuff. I am reading them. I might not be responding very quickly. It's just been a little bit hectic recently with real life and real life work. But I would also like to say that someone pointed out that there's actually some kind of an air source in the massive wreck that we went to, where we scanned so many things. I had no idea there was such a thing. So that would have been handy to know had I known, and had there been a way for us to just like breathe some oxygen in there. Ooh, okay, one of these tablets. I don't know if I've missed anything, but I'm pretty sure that's sort of where we decided to turn back around. Doomsday device? What? Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the entire planet, along with most of the solar system. What? Fortunately, it has malfunctioned. Jeez. Do these aliens intend to destroy this planet? Maybe. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that's really a place that we need to be.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Convenient. Anything down here? Or tucked away somewhere? I mean, so far the only things that we can find here are, you know, pieces of information and the cubes that give us energy, but I don't really know how we're going to harness the energy from those cubes just yet. Energy core. If we can maybe power down the cannon, maybe that's the way. This device houses energy equivalent to a 100 megaton nuclear detonation, which can be channeled through the facility and directed at vessels overhead, or bent around the planet's gravitational pull to strike targets in orbit. What? Power is routed via the attached terminal, allowing for the device to be deactivated if necessary. It is currently operating without parameters, suggesting it will target any ship within range. Right. I wonder if that's what happened to the Aurora. Maybe the Aurora was shot down, as that's something that we don't really know yet.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Quarantine? Infected individuals may not...
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Alien facility locations. Intercepted background data regarding further alien facilities elsewhere on the planet. Disease Research Facility, depth 800 meters. Location, cave system with extensive fossil record, south of Enforcement Platform, which is, I assume, where we are. 800 meters, though. We can barely pass 200 meters at the moment. Function, live specimen study, objective, synthesis of antidote for highly infectious bacterium designated Kara. Thermal power facility, depth 1200 meters. Location, inside an extensive natural rock formation in an area of intensive volcanic activity. Function, generate energy for all local facilities. I guess that's where we need to go, if this is powered through the thermal power facility. Sanctuary A, data corrupted. Sanctuary B, data corrupted. Offsite laboratory, data corrupted. Everything, data corrupted. But I guess these might be places that we could find? I mean, I don't even know where to begin, because maybe the Cyclops, that's a submarine that we read about in the previous episode, maybe that'll get us to 800 meters. In the event of an outbreak, quarantine procedures will be automatically enforced with immediate effect. Quarantine enforcement platform will target all incoming and outgoing craft to prevent the spread of infection off-world. What? Okay, so that's the reason why this cannon exists, essentially, right? Like, there's some kind of infection going on. And didn't this thing just say that, like, infected individuals may not leave or something? Let me just...
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Infected individuals. I'm just trying to think here, guys, but I do recall reading something about reading or hearing something about some kind of bacterial infection or something like that in the water. And that I think we did a self-scan because of that, right?
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection in your system is progressing. Detecting skin irritation and immune system response. Further data required to identify bacterial strain.
Okay. That's not promising. Did we miss anything though? Because this seems like the end of the road. I was wondering if there are more of those power sources sitting around somewhere that we might be able to take, but it doesn't look like it. I think I've probably looted the place. Someone in the comments is probably going to say that I missed something. I mean, it's not impossible to come back here, I assume, if I needed something. Plus, there's that pool section which we saw earlier, which might be interesting to come back to and to see if we can explore further. I think we came through here, right? Yeah, that's the archway, which, I mean, come on. It's probably some kind of a Stargate kind of thing, right? It looks like it anyway. Yeah. I think it's time to leave. Do I want to reattempt this? I don't know. I'm just maybe curious to see... Alright, so this is around about 100 meters. Which actually means that we can take the Seamoth down here. Maybe that's a better thing to do, but... I mean... It must connect to the surface of the ocean somehow. I just need to sort of work my way around to it. But if I can take the Seamoth down there, I'll probably be able to explore much, much better and much, much more efficiently than just free diving. Well, it's not exactly a free dive either, is it? We do have a good sea glide here. Then there's the island. I think we haven't really finished exploring the island as well, so we've got a lot of stuff to think about.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to start thinking about hydrating ourselves once more. I almost feel like I need to stock up, like, supplies and stuff and come back here to do even more exploring. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything about the structure that we might be able to sort of look at and maybe scan from the ocean. So that's another thing that we could perhaps look into. I mean, there are quite a few of these bulbo trees everywhere, so I shouldn't really be too afraid of just consuming these when I need to.
Vital signs stabilizing.
The thing is, if I completely chop it down, obviously it just disappears, but like if I leave it after having harvested, you know, a few times, will it regenerate? That's a question I want to have answered. Oh man, these guys. Okay, we're Very hydrated now. Yeah, these guys are kind of annoying because, like, yes, they attack, but they're not super aggressive, you know? There, how you like that? Doesn't seem like something that we could just, like, bring with us and then, like, cook at home to eat. Let's grab the sea moth and let's see if we can do some exploring.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, well, isn't that what we just saw before? I think it is. But, I am struggling to find where the opening is for the main structure. I have no idea what these things are. It looks like maybe cables connecting, perhaps, power. So perhaps maybe if we follow these cables deeper. Yeah, it's definitely these guys. They appear to be, you know, just teleporting everywhere.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Take that. Okay, we're already 2 out of 3 on the Cyclops, so that's really good progress, actually, because that'll be our next big thing to try and work towards. Got some sandstone here. I'm just a little concerned about the inventory space that we have. I suppose I should be able to grab a tiny bit. Yeah, there's the opening, my bad. I was thinking that we had arrived at the right side, but I guess it was this side that we were looking at before. So, yeah, interesting. And then you can literally use this to sort of park the sea moth if you needed to, which is kind of cool. I wonder if you can build your base here. That'd be kind of interesting. I don't like the sound of those things, though. Can I scan this one? Nope. Yeah, thank God for the sea moth. This is so much easier now. Oh, look at that. There's actually a tablet down here.
Warning, maximum depth reached.
Oh,
Hull
yep.
damage imminent.
Just reached 200 meters.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I mean, this is gonna be our limit, I guess, but the cable still, I think, continues downwards over yonder. So somehow we're going to need to be able to get there. Again, I'm thinking it's probably the Cyclops that we're looking for. So, with the ship that was trying to come pick us up, with it destroyed, My guess is there's going to be a lot more wreckage now for us to try and scan. Although, I don't know if they're part of the same company and therefore, you know... Oh, what? Jesus. Okay, yeah. Very hostile. Where's our sea moth? Oh, it's over there. Okay.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Let me jump in and let's leave. Oh. Holy crap. Oh, that gave me a big fright. Big deposit of something there. Alright, so those things are definitely hostile. But I don't understand that because somehow we managed to, I don't know, be displaced from the Seamoth. Like, maybe these things can teleport you outside of the submarine. Nuclear reactor. Okay, so that's like an alternative power source. I think I like the sound of a bioreactor more than I like the sound of a... Oh my god, that's a third piece. Yes, please. Cyclops engine blueprint.
Blueprint acquired.
Oh yes, there's the nuclear reactor. Renewable energy sources will usually be sufficient for maintaining a small outpost. For everything else, there's nuclear power. Powered by up to 4 replaceable uranium reactor rods. Do not attempt to replace reactor rods without a full radiation suit. Do not attempt to overclock the reactor. Nuclear is ideal for energy-intensive operations such as self-sufficient colonies supporting more than 20 people, industrial outposts operating multiple docks and heavy machinery, research stations housing live specimens. Okay. I'm a bit confused as to what we should do at this stage. I'm thinking maybe the best thing is for us to just park the Seamoth once more over here. And perhaps maybe we should just explore the island a little bit more. I mean, I'm curious to do more deep diving around here, but those, I don't know what those things are. Those teleporters, let's just call them that. Seem to be very difficult to try and get by. Health-wise, we're also not looking good, because I think we managed to take a bit of damage there as well. So yeah, maybe let's stick to dry land for a little bit. And I have full confidence that we'll be able to look around quite a bit more, since we've got all these bulbo trees everywhere, and we can pretty much just eat from that. Eat and drink from that. So, we did have a quick look around this side before, I think it was the Sunbeam they were called, before they arrived to try and pick us up. And nothing else here. A lot of these alien lamp-looking things. Which makes me assume that there could be a little bit more than just that structure that we saw. Perhaps maybe there's something else. Yeah, okay. There are some cables here as well. And this place is like a maze. Where does this lead to? Oh, right. Okay. That's a pretty big drop. I'm not entirely sure if we'll survive that, actually. It's good to know there's another cave below us. I want to try and explore that when we get the chance. Yeah, more of these spider crab guys. There's a few of them actually, so it's a bit of a worry. Pink caps. Yeah, these guys are definitely a problem. Oh, there's another one. And he dead. Anyone else? Okay. Speckled rattler. Ooh. We're gonna die. I know we can pick those things up, but I'm gonna leave for the time being, because I think our HP should recover slightly if we just stay out of combat. Also, I don't quite have a lot of space to work with in the inventory, so I'm trying to cheap out on gathering all the stuff. I mean, there's more of these things as well. Maybe I shouldn't pick up all of them. I wonder if this is taking us to the lower part of the cave, which we saw before. Oh my god. We do not need to fight more of these guys. I am going to get so lost down here. Yeah, okay. This place is huge. And I'm just concerned about dying from these guys, because the entry said that they're like pack hunters or something. Well, not hunters, but like they do like to move in groups until they find like a corpse or something like that, and then they fight for territory after. So let's try and maybe go up this way first. We'll see if there's anything else to see. Yeah, we haven't completely... Oh my god. dead end. Yeah, I think it's a dead end, guys. Could pick up some more salts, but maybe I won't really worry about that. I'm sort of thinking I should have left with a med kit on me. Yet another purple tablet. I don't know what we would use for... I suppose I should just keep them handy. Yeah, this is where we were before, I think. We scanned those things there. I'm gonna try and avoid those little crabby things. I wonder if there's a way we can just, like, get back to the sea moth from here. Oh, completely missed this. I think we went down that way. Yeah, so another one of these sort of gate-looking things. I swear these are probably like teleporters or something like that. Insert ion cube. Oh no! What? No, this is so far away. Oh man. The sea moth is almost a kilometer away. Those little things, yeah, we can't really mess around with those things. We need to kill them before we sort of do anything. Alright, so... I mean, I definitely need to go out and retrieve the sea moth. The radio's beeping again. I'm thinking... maybe we want to make some more food. We still have the cured stuff which we haven't eaten, so I'm pretty confident that we have enough. And yeah, it doesn't look like these things rot, ever. So, let's eat one of those. That should sustain us for a little bit. And is there anything that we can use to sort of throw stuff into? We do need an ion cube now. So, I'm gonna keep the ion cubes. I don't know how many we'll need, but we'll keep some on us. I think I can throw some sulfur in here. And yeah, that should be good enough. Let's see what's going on.
Land pre-recorded distress call.
This is Officer Keane in Life Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Goddamn. Just our luck. Okay, so there's a rendezvous, and that's the rendezvous that we probably heard about when we first heard the distress call from, I think, Life Pod 3? So that's Life Pod 19 there, 300 meters. Second Officer Keane's last broadcast location. Perhaps maybe if we go that way, we'll learn about this rendezvous point. But if there are survivors, then that's likely where we're going to find them. Oh man, do we have another radio message? I may as well listen to that one as well.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Okay, we're not alone in these waters. That kind of terrifies me. So maybe it's the aliens that we've been dealing with? You know, the ones that made the cannon? Or could it be those teleporter guys? They did mention something about hunting. Alright, well, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. There's just so much for us to... Ooh, hang on. A trash can. Okay, it's perfect. So critical. So at least we'll have somewhere to throw our garbage into when we need it. Hey!
New blueprint acquired.
Okay. Grav trap. I'll play around with that a little later. I know I probably haven't even read the entry on the grav trap. And there's probably quite a few other entries that I haven't read just yet to do with some of the flora that we've scanned on the island. I didn't see anyone on the island, right? And no signs of people on that island either. So, nothing to suggest that the cannon location is where the rendezvous location is. So, yeah. And so far, I think we may have explored the majority of that island, except for perhaps maybe the cave. Yeah, I do need that sea moth. The sea moth is our sanctuary, I would almost say. Don't want to live without the sea moth, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that we died from one of those crab thingos. But yeah, I'm gonna be pretty much like killing every single one that I see. I thought we had more salt than we actually do, so we're gonna actually just grab the salt that we see around here, and we'll use that to try and cure some more foods for later. I assume there are going to be other applications, but I've seen a lot of salt everywhere now, so I think I'm pretty comfortable using the salt for food. Oh, yeah, we do want to scan these guys. Yeah, very difficult to scan, actually. Just because they move quite quickly. But also, it takes a while to actually scan one of those, apparently. Some things you can scan, like, super fast, and then other things might take you a few seconds or so. Yeah, these little troublemakers. Oh my god. Like, why can't I... Yeah, okay. It seems like it's very difficult to hit these guys. So, I wonder even if it's worth fighting them. I just really hate that they just use hit and run tactics all the time. Look, I think it might be boring footage if I just spent like ages trying to just like kill those things, so I might leave some of them. If they're in the way of stuff, we'll try and take them out, but... Oh man, that was a good opportunity there. Oh! Almost. I think we're about like 70% there. Maybe we'll come across some more. Okay, so this is where we died. Do we get penalized for dying? Because isn't this some of our stuff? Do we drop partially some of our things when we die? I guess maybe that's the way it works, because otherwise, yeah, it wouldn't really make sense if you weren't penalized for dying. Okay, so let's drop in this ion cube. Yeah, called it. Should we try? Okay. We are so far from the life pod. 1,400 meters away. Where are we? I'm just being a little cautious, guys, because of the message that we heard on the radio. Can't scan it. Yeah, we have been teleported.
Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
On this island's surface. Okay. Wow, there is, I don't know where to begin and what we should do first. Just so many things to try and think about. I suppose we can keep exploring here. Voxel shrub. Grub basket. I like how the trees have some luminescence near the leaves, or right underneath the canopy. That's kind of a cool design. Jaffa cup. Yeah, so much stuff to read. Main plant. I'll read stuff in a moment, or I don't know. I mean, I'm just sort of looking at the timing of this episode as well. Perhaps we might need to come back to all of the entries in the next episode. Maybe. Okay. I'm a little bit confused as to what we should be doing first, but I think what takes precedent is finding these survivors. Oh, there it goes again. The radio's got something for us. So, I'm thinking we want to try and get to Life Pod 19, which shouldn't be too difficult, if I'm not mistaken. Life Pod 19 is like 300 meters in terms of depth, and we should be able to get there with the Seamoth and then free dive, or the Sea Glide after that. So I think that's maybe what our short-term goal is going to be. I'm sort of lost now. I want to get back to that cave that we saw before. I think we... Yeah, okay, we scanned the Ming plant. We went maybe up this way. Okay. I've lost the cave. Oh no, here it is. Okay, alright. Well, it's good to know where this portal takes us, and we can come back here, I assume. I wonder if every time you jump through the portal you have to use one of the ion cubes. Because then that would mean we would have to manage that resource. And even scan these things. Ancient floater? What? I don't even see those things anywhere, but maybe that's a bug. Alright. Let me grab these things, because we have seen them quite a bit. I just wanted to pick them up because, who knows, it might have unlocked some blueprints or something, you know? I was having a look around to see if there's anything behind, but nope. Okay. There's the cave system underneath this this island as well, which might be a good idea to try and work towards. That's probably too much of a drop for us. So, tell you what, going back to the Seamoth, we'll call it an episode when we get there, but I'm thinking in the next episode... Oh, batteries ran out on our torch just as well, the sun's about to come up. But yeah, I'm thinking we go back to the life pod. We, come on. Damn it. Yeah, we go back to the life pod, we plan for getting to life pod number 19, and I'm hoping by discovering the life pod, we'll then discover the location of the rendezvous. These earth rays are kind of frustrating to scan. Oh, there's one. Is it close enough, though? Alright, we're gonna have to scan for more earth rays in another episode, but here we are at the Seamoth. What an episode. I was not expecting to die from a little crab critter, but it happened. Not my proudest moment. And we discovered that there's some kind of infection going on this planet, and this thing is, I think they call it an enforcement platform, shooting down any kind of spacecraft that gets near. So yeah, big problems. Have no idea how we're going to shut it down, although the entry did say that an infected individual may not, you know, switch off the weapon or whatever. Yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm rambling on here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I am signing out. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Drop some comments down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.